Hi, and thanks for stopping by. My name's Larry Weinstein, and I'm both a CPA and the founder of SolveMyTaxProblems.com. And today I wanted to answer the question, what happens to my installment agreement if I don't file my taxes? The answer to that one is really quite simple. One of the things that you're agreeing to when you enter into an installment agreement with the IRS is that you agree to continue on a current basis, on a going forward basis, to file your taxes timely. You also agree to pay your taxes timely. So if for some reason you don't file your tax return timely, or you file your taxes and you owe money on your taxes and you can't afford to pay, then you're going to do what's known as default on the installment agreement. And what is default on an installment agreement? Simply stated, it means the installment agreement is put aside. You no longer have a valid installment agreement with the IRS. And accordingly, the IRS is going to take your balance, which while you had the installment agreement was not in enforced collection activity because you had the installment agreement, but it's going to kick it back into enforced collection activity, which means you're now subject to having your bank accounts levied, you're subject to having your wages garnished when you're subject to enforced collection activity. So that answers the question, what happens if I don't file my taxes when I have an installment agreement? So remember, if you do have an installment agreement, make sure and always file your taxes. Thanks for stopping by. We'll talk to you again real soon.